not every toy soldier collector, but some have the opportunity to be a member of a toy soldier club. And can you just talk about some of the advantages or the opportunities if you're a member of a toy soldier club to be able to acquire toy soldiers through the club?
Yeah, certainly OMSS, through a variety of means, people reach out to the society and looking to, for want of a better expression, offload toy soldiers. So it's not always members, it could be non-members, people who are passing on their dad's collection or their late husband's collection, just something that they've got and they don't want. And so the natural pathway is to OMSS. And at its discretion, we may take that on, or we may pass that information on to our members and say, if you're interested in this material, this is how you can reach out to this seller.
The major advantages of being an OMSS member is intelligence. I mean, you have the potential to learn about all kinds of large quantities of toy soldiers that are going to be going on the market, because either one, a toy soldier collector is downsizing. They may be moving from a house into a condo or a nursing home, and they need to dispose of a significant collection, or a toy soldier collector has passed. And so this information routinely comes to the attention of the leadership of the Ontario Model Soldier Society, and there's tremendous opportunities for members to potentially acquire portions of these collections before the public would have access to purchase them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, 100%, Mark. And you're, for $40, that's less than a monthly internet connection, and less money than you're going to spend on gas driving around wherever you live, hunting for these things. $40 OMSS, you've hit that vein of gold of information and bidding.
Yeah, the annual membership fee for the Ontario Model Soldier Society is $40, and you can easily save hundreds of dollars.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, there's a few books around this place, that's for sure. And you look at the
Yep.
In Toronto, at their monthly meetings, members will often set up a table prior to the formal part of the meeting. So it's almost like at every monthly meeting, it's like a small a pop-up toy soldier store.
Yep, exactly. And what you said is absolutely right. And we do that same thing in Ottawa. Guys will bring stuff, and they'll have it just sitting on a large table, and you'll just say, "Oh, that's really neat. How much do you want for it?" And they'll say, "Well, will you buy it for $30? And you might sit there and say, I don't have $30. I've got $20. And they'll say, okay, I'll take $20 for it. They just want to move it along, and they want it to go to a good home. And so you're right. This is the benefit of belonging to a society or a club. We do auctions, internal auctions, which is available to the members. And so again, we generally know the value of those items. And so we know that we're not going to overpay or get overcharged for that, because somebody wants to get rid of that set or that group of figures. And so they're not going to be asking for the moon in terms of pricing. They're going to be reasonable because I know exactly what that is worth, or I have a pretty good idea within, a couple of dollars what that's worth or what I'm willing to pay for it. Where in an auction scenario, I think you're really dealing with competing market forces. Not so much when we do it with the OMSS. We're asking a fair price to move those items.
To give you an example, at the Ontario Model Soldiers Society in Toronto at their November auction, the society doesn't get a cut on the purchase price, and I think it costs $2 to be a buyer, and basically there's over 100 lots that are being auctioned off, and it's basically members bringing items that they no longer want. Yep. So you're able to purchase these items at significantly below market value.
And you can even make it more efficient by just simply telling people, I'm looking for this. Has anyone got it? I'm willing, I'm willing to buy it. If you want to get rid of it, I'll buy it.
Yeah, because
be on the lookout for me. Or does anyone know any good shows that are coming up or anything, an auction house or whatever? People share that information because not everybody collects the beach.
Yeah, the Ontario Model Soldiers Society has a monthly newsletter. And if you're a member, you can you can contact the editor and have the editor put an item in the newsletter that so-and-so is looking for these certain types of figures. And if you have them, here's their email address.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the best $40 you can spend, as I say, rather than entrance fee costs or, auction fee costs or, brokerage fee costs or customs duties or whatever, buying online. You can actually, for $40 a year, after, maybe even a couple of years, you can build up a credible collection just, through that means that you're just talking about.